Nomad's dream, beyond boundaries and borders.
Hello and welcome back to Cinema for a Cause presents Nomad's Dream. I am Dipankita, your host and host, and our today's guest is not just one but two. Our first guest is Mr. Shiladitya Chatterjee. Mr. Chatterjee is a former civil servant and an ADB professional. Currently, he is an advisor to the government of Assam and an UN consultant. Whereas our second guest, Mrs. Rita Chatterjee, is the president of Manav Prem O Seva Sangstha of Shantiniketan. So today they are going to take us to the location of their choice.
Nomad's dream, beyond boundaries and borders.
If someone asked us which are the two most exciting trips we made abroad, I think, Gopal, you'll agree that the Alaska cruise and the Baltic cruise which we made last year,
Right,
perhaps the most spectacular ones we went to.
absolutely.
We went to the Alaska cruise in 2017 fall. The cruise starts from Vancouver and then the ship passes through narrow straits from where you can see the Rocky Mountains, and the cruise shows us two very spectacular glaciers. The Mendenhall Glacier, which is near Juneau, and then the Hubbard Glacier, which is very near the Arctic Circle, and there you have to go. The ship takes you right, it's on the open sea, and it comes very near the glacier. The glacier is about 6 miles wide at that point where it meets the sea, and it's active. You can see the glaciers cracking and falling into the sea, and the whole sea is strewn with icebergs. It's one of the most spectacular sights that you can see, and probably one of the most spectacular natural wonders of the world.
We took the Baltic cruise last year, and it was our 40th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, this is also a very spectacular trip because the Baltic Sea and the Baltic cruise takes you to 6 countries and about 7 cities. We started off from Copenhagen, then went to Berlin, saw the Berlin Wall amongst other things, and then we went to St. Petersburg in Russia, where of course we had to see Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake, performed by one of the most renowned opera houses of the city.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we came back to Tallinn in Estonia, and then the ship took us to Helsinki, and then our next stop was in Stockholm, another very great city, and then finally we came back to Copenhagen.
We celebrated our 40th on the ship.
And this was in the open sea
near
the coast of Sweden.
Right.
And after the trip, we ended it by taking a tour of some of the spectacular German cities. Hamburg, which was almost entirely destroyed by bombing during the Second World War, and much of it still remains in ruins. Then we went to Bremen, met our relatives there, and then we went to Cologne, and then we finally went to Heidelberg, another wonderful city, a university town, really beautiful. So Gopa, where should we go to next?
I think we should go to Antarctica next.
Because we've done the Arctic, so logically we should go to the Antarctic.
Right.
And so maybe that's a wonderful suggestion. Let's try and do South America and take an Antarctic cruise.
Excellent.
Nomad's dream, beyond boundaries and borders.
This was an amazing trip with Mr. and Mrs. Chatterjee. And now, if you want to know who is next, you have to keep your eyes open and keep on watching Nomad's Dream. Do WhatsApp me if you want to participate in 90733 or you can also email me at dipankita.ghosh1999@gmail.com. Keep watching Nomad's Dream, keep supporting us, and keep traveling. Keep your mind fresh during this lockdown days.